This question is question 4.2. It reads, what is the firm's horizon or continuing value? So another word for horizon or continuing value is also known as the terminal value, right? Terminal value or the value of operations. Okay. So those are just some other terminology that we can look at. It's important to note that we have a formula for this. The value of operations is basically the free cash flow for next year divided by the cost of capital, or the weighted average cost of capital, minus the growth rate. So we say that this is D1, or free cash flow for the next year, N plus 1. So this is the formula, free cash flow for N plus 1, which is the following year, divided by K minus G. Okay, where K is WACC, or the cost of capital. In this case, let's just put it into WACC. Let's just call it WACC one time, minus the growth rate. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the continuing value. It's important to get the free cash flow for the year after this period. So from 15 million we can get the free cash flow for the following year. So year 5, free cash flow. And this is something we know. The free cash flow for year 5 is going to be the 15 million. Right, multiplied by 1 plus the growth rate, and here the growth rate was clearly given at 7%, so it's going to be 0,07, and that's going to give us a value of, let's just put it in there, 15 million 6 noughts multiplied by 1.07, that gives us 16,050,000. Right. So now we're going to use this free cash flow which is in year 5, and we're going to look at what's the horizon, the continuing value, or the value of operations, or terminal value, which is going to be free cash flow for next year divided by WACC minus growth. Okay, so let's just fill each of those in and substitute it into this formula, and we get the following. We say the free cash flow for the next year is 16,050,000 divided by the WACC, which is 12%, 0.12 minus 0.07, and that's going to give us 5%, which is 0.05. So 16,050 divided by 0.05, and let's see, what do we get? That was the answer, divided by 5%, and that gives us 321 million rands. Okay, I'm just going to put that below here, 321 million, and that's the value of operations. Okay, remember that these are rand values, so I'm just going to put that in my final answer, and it's 321 million. Okay.